All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another stream. This one won't last as long as the other ones usually do. Just a short stream. Well, I don't know. It depends on how things go today. It may stay. It may be a regular stream. It may be a short stream. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All right. So last stream I was working on Desmond. Daft Duff. What's up, man? Been a while. How you been? Um, yeah, I was working on the design for Desmond's robot, and I kind of like it. I like where it is, so I might not change it. I might mess around with the mouth a little bit, but beyond that, we try to sketch one more time. ZZ Beats. I do be cool, my bro. Nice, nice. Try another angle. You've been on a phenomenal grind lately, by the way. We love to see it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. What a time to be alive. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Trying to hunker down, trying to make my art work for me. Yo, working hard, hard. Yeah. Um, it was kind of gnarly because I had a nice little short run on Twitter where I hit people with a couple bangers one after the other. It started off with the Twitter trend of someone going, "What's the most popular work of art you've done?" And I already knew the answer. The answer was Gogeta from 2018. I had drawn Gogeta facing off against Broly, and I drew it literally the day after the trailer came out for Dragon Ball Super Broly, and it showed Gogeta. So I was like, all right, let me work on this, just out of excitement, just for the hype of it. And then someone used that image for one of the songs from the movie, and millions of views that video got. So people subconsciously remembered that drawing from 5 years ago. And when I posted it again on Twitter, they're like, "That was you," and I was like, "Uh huh." And then after that, immediately after that, I posted my Ninja Storm drawing, which I was working on before that post, but I figured, hey, I might as well hit him with this while I'm at it. And then so like after that, I dropped the Invincible Venom drawing. So I was like, boom, boom, boom. I was like hitting, been hitting one after the other. Could have sworn it was the Tenkaichi 4 piece. The Tenkaichi 4 piece is pretty popular, but uh, The Gogeta one I did 5 years ago definitely is my most popular because the original video that had uh, that picture had 9 million views, and then someone made a copy of that video, which is you can find on YouTube now, and that has like 5 million views. So it's like this is definitely my most popular one. Hit him with the 1-2 buckle my shoe. You already know. What's up, Tendo? Welcome to the stream. Yay, art stream best at. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Haters will say it's Iron Man. Speaking of, there was this funny little comment I saw on YouTube when I was live streaming. It was a bit racist, but I found it kind of comical because YouTube comments are known for being racist anyway, so I wasn't surprised. But they were looking at my sketches for what was it? I think it was for Leland. It was the Leland sketches, and then no, it was for AF. I was working on AF's drawings, and guy was like, "Is this Black Iron Man? Are black people copying other people's culture again?" And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, how many times have people copied black people's culture? But obviously, I didn't want to entertain that comment, so I just kind of left it alone. I was like, "Oh yeah, they warned me about y'all," and then I left it at that. I'm doing great. Just contemplating on getting a guitar because I did say I wanted to learn a new instrument this year. I heard guitar is pretty challenging. Um, I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never learned an instrument before, but I heard it's pretty difficult. One of the more challenging ones, at least. So if you manage to pull off a guitar, I'm sure you'll get a bunch of respect points for that. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, okay, well, that's kind of the nature of YouTube. Like Twitter, not Twitter, sorry. Um, Twitch definitely has a better environment for live streaming because the community's smaller and the vibes are more consistent. But the problem with YouTube is YouTube has more people, so technically more viewership. But because there's more people, you have those who might not fit the vibes of your channel. They just pull up to just act weird. So it's like, okay, that's kind of the drawback. That's the con of streaming on YouTube. More views, less vibes. But Twitch is more vibes, less views. At least for me, because I'm not established on either platform like that. So um, that's kind of that's the differences I've noticed from streaming on both platforms. I'm just glad Twitter allows me to not Twitter. Why I keep saying Twitter? I'm just glad Twitch now allows dual streaming though, because I felt like that was holding me back quite a bit. Um, because oftentimes I have to choose between streaming on Twitch or YouTube, and it felt like I wasn't getting a proper measurement of which platform to commit towards because there was little to no viewership on any platform. So I'm like, okay, I don't even know where to keep going with this. But now at least now I can have a real time comparison. Like, okay, how many views did I get on Twitch? How many views did I get on YouTube? Which live streams did better? Which uh, which topics did better? That kind of thing. Um, it do be the gate fee. I said I either wanted to learn piano or guitar. Maybe I'll learn what I don't choose now next year. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're gonna put one of the instruments in the queue. Vibes will always be on point when there's a gate fee. Yeah, makes more people like right. There definitely is like what's the word? Yeah, like with Twitch, there's definitely more regulations, I suppose. There's more ways to keep people in check for sure. Like on YouTube, you can't actually fully ban somebody from your YouTube channel, right? You can I believe you can mute them, but you can't fully ban someone from your channel. And in a way that kind of makes sense because um it'd be kind of gnarly to bar someone completely from your channel entirely due to the nature of YouTube. Like YouTube is it's VOD content first, live stream like second. Like its main priority is videos. So that's where they're focusing most of their effort and their energy. So like they're not gonna focus on the streaming part as much. They're not gonna prioritize it like that. Yeah, they have different teams for each part of the YouTube, but obviously you can tell which one is their priority. Um, oh yeah, Model A to Z is requesting you follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. To be honest, I don't know. My TikTok's kind of dead. Uh, it's mostly my fault because I changed it to a business account earlier in the year and thinking I was going to sell through there, and then it just didn't happen, and my engagement just plummeted. Like anytime I upload a video, I don't get like maybe tens or hundreds of views, and then at that point I was like, yeah, I don't. I am losing the motivation to post on this channel anymore. I'll still do it. Like I'll just post whatever I was gonna upload anyway on YouTube or Instagram. I just put it up there, but I know it's not really worth it anymore. I kind of gave up on TikTok. It's just way too volatile for me. Way too sporadic. Like, and yes, I get that's the nature of social media. Nothing is guaranteed. It doesn't owe me anything, but um too often have I posted on TikTok and then I would post something very similar to what I did before and it just did not do well the next time, and I'm like, okay, there's no consistency to this. So it's like I could be right the one day and then be completely wrong the next day, and I don't know. That kind of turned me off from it. I also got turned off from the fact that they banned me at one point, like perma banned me, and I appealed for it to get my account back and it worked, but the fact that I had to get it back to begin with was a huge turnoff for me. I was like, yeah, nah. If my security on this platform is that fickle, I'm not. I have no interest in putting a bunch of effort into a platform that could just ban me one day. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just post whatever I make for the other channels or the other social media platforms on TikTok, just because it's there, just because there's always a potential to blow up there. But I'm not gonna prioritize it. It just doesn't seem worth it. It doesn't seem like it respects the grind that much for me at least. So Yep, I got permabanned. I was like live streaming, and maybe because I had the mic on. The thing was, I had the mic on, but I was only with a couple people. Like it was a different VC, and no one said anything super TOS. No one said anything like mad vile, but TikTok's TOS is more strict than other platforms' TOSs. So maybe we said something that just triggered it. Like I don't like that, and then it just said I violated a community guideline. It didn't specify what the community guideline was either. Typical. Um, and then it just said that it. And then after that, I think one of my friends was my friend Sky. He was showing me a screenshot saying, "Hey, wait a minute, I can't see your account. It says it's banned." And I'm like, "That's weird." And so I looked at my account, and yeah, I couldn't log in. And I was like, "Wow, they actually banned my account." So it really left like a sour taste in my mouth about TikTok. I was like I barely cared before, and I definitely don't care now. Like that's kind of the vibe it gave me. So I was like, "Yep, I'm not doing this. I'm not playing this game. I'm not doing it." That's why I haven't really live streamed on TikTok since, because it's like I streamed on TikTok and it banned me. I don't know what I did. It didn't specify to me what I did, and I go out of my way to make sure like I don't say anything crazy um, in my streams in general, because it's I feel like it's part of the branding. But when that happened, I was like, oh, I can't even like properly make content without this being a concern. So I was just like, no, I'm not gonna even stress myself out over it. Yeah, I knew TikTok was the ghetto. It didn't really. I'm not even really sweating it like that because I wasn't really doing well live streaming on TikTok anyway. I was getting maybe like 5 views or something, like maximum 5 concurrent viewers, usually just one. So I was like, okay, y'all lied. Like in my head, I'm thinking all the people who said, yeah, you get crazy discoverability on TikTok. I'm like, eh. I got a lot of discoverability the first time I streamed. Like the first time I turned on the live stream, it was like, oh, nice, everybody's here. And then after that, it was just it felt like I was streaming on YouTube or Twitch. So I was like, okay, it doesn't really make a difference. So a little bit, but as mentioned before, Twitch said, hey, we're lifting the exclusivity uh, for streamers. You can now simultaneously stream on any platform. I said, oh, that's cool. Thanks. So now I'm trying now, multi-streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. And now more recently, YouTube has been trying to push its newest feature, which was the vertical streaming. So basically, they want to have live streams in the feed, similar to how TikTok does it when you're going through your YouTube shorts. And I found out um, through a couple YouTube videos that you can actually live stream both horizontally and vertically on YouTube by uh, using a plugin. It was called Atom, AITUM, I believe is how it's spelled. Um, and yeah, basically, it creates a vertical landscape or vertical screen layout for you to put your scenes in, and it has its own separate streaming output. And then if you have two separate stream keys, you can simultaneously stream on two different like videos, basically on YouTube. And that's I'm doing that right now actually. So um, on YouTube, some people are watching it horizontally like a regular stream, and then some people are catching it on their shorts feed, like they're scrolling and then they'll find this. So I'm just testing it out. It's a new feature. Maybe it'll help with discoverability. Maybe you'll do jack squat. Um, One of the things you come to accept very quickly about social media is you just gotta try stuff out, see what sticks. Um, and if it doesn't, well, you tried. Last thing you want is to think and go, "Oh, I should have tried that when I had a chance." I learned that the hard way with TikTok because I remember back in the day, the way people were talking about TikTok was like, "Oh man, that's a kids thing. That's a no one's trying to be on TikTok." And then literally months after that's being said, it's the most used platform out of the social media, or one of the most downloaded ones. And it's just like, man, I should stop listening to people. And by the time everybody realizes it, by the time everyone is like, "Oh yeah, this is the place to be," it's too late. It's too late. Once everyone knows this is what you're supposed to be doing, it's too late because now it's too saturated. Now everybody's on it. Now everybody's trying to get a quick buck out of this platform, so it's going to be much harder for a smaller person to make it through that algorithm. Unless if your content is just that good. If your content is just that good, the algorithm can't stop you. It's it's only a matter of time. All right, that's enough yapping to myself. Don't worry, I'm here for moral support. I appreciate you, Bastet. How was my day? It was more or less pretty straight. I had work from like 10 to 5, and it was pretty warm outside. It was a decent weather. Um, yeah, right now it says 78. So when I was at work, it was probably around that, like 75, 76 ish. Um, so it was pretty darn warm. There was a little bit of wind, so it was pretty good there. Like helped cool me down a bit. I still sweat, but you can't really do much about that if you're outside. I wasn't outside all the time though, just small parts of the day. And then my prints actually came in today. I ordered prints for my upcoming convention. I keep forgetting to announce that. I'm going to a convention called Animazement next week. Fortunately, it's in Raleigh, which is not far from me at all. So I won't have to worry about traveling for the event. But it's going to be Friday, May 24th. It's going to be up until Sunday, May 26th. So I'll be selling some prints, some stickers over there. Um, so anyone who's in the Raleigh area who wants to see your boy Aziz, please pull up to Animazement. I'll make a official announcement for it, maybe on Instagram stories or whatever. I don't like the way convention advertisements look like on my feed. Like I noticed, like on the grid when it has an announcement like that, I don't like how it looks. So I'm just gonna stop doing that. Put it on only on stories, and just put like casual reminders about it. Or maybe I put it in the highlights. You know, the thing no one looks at. I can feel it. Each day I work on these robots. The design language, it feels stronger. So that might mean I might go back and adjust some of the older designs. Like the first one I did was with Mark, and I was still trying to figure out what kind of look I was going for the robots overall. I definitely want them to look different from each other. I don't want them to look too consistent because each member of RDC is their own person, right? So not one member of RDC feels like another. So I want that to reflect in the designs for them. Like I don't want Mark to look like Leland or Desmond to look like John or Ben to look like Dylan. Like because they are all different in their own way. So it only makes sense to have their robot designs fit that that same vibe. I wish I could, but I cannot as I live in the non-self-serving gas state. That is, I was actually kind of surprised when I heard about that. I did not even know that was a thing where there's certain parts of the U.S. that serve you like gas for your car. I didn't know that. I always thought, oh, you just get your own gas. But you know what? What model said save? Yeah, I should save. Um, what I did find out was in my parents' hometown, the Gambia, because I went to go visit there in December. They do serve you gas like over there, so you pay them and they pump the gas for you, so you don't leave your car, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, oh, okay, so this is what it must be like. Jonah, art looks really good. Thank you, Jonah. Also, welcome to the stream. I hope your day's going well. And get this one right here. Big. I don't need this reference anymore. There we go. That's better. Scanning that QR code actually does take you to my website, which is funny. The one on the top right. Uh, yeah, scanning that should take you to the website. There is actually one other spot I have to go visit before not DreamCon, before Animazement. Um, I had registered for an event called Licensing Expo. Uh, Good news is I registered and I'm actually in the event. Bad news is I gotta travel to Vegas for it. So uh, I mean, cool Vegas, but it's the opposite side of the country for me. So it's like I gotta go to Vegas and then spend 3 days over there, and then try to fly back in time for an amazement, um, and run a table for the next 3 days. So it's gonna be a bit chaotic next week, um, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully things go relatively well. Things don't have to go perfect. I just hope things go okay. But But yeah, the licensing expo is just a trailer. I already watched it, but I'm watching it again. Oh yeah, I forgot that the first thing you see on my website is the Screw Break trailer. Huh, it's pretty good then. I should start sharing my website more then, because that's technically a view for that video. The amount of views that video got on Instagram and the amount of views it got on YouTube, it's almost as if one of the videos is lying about what's in it. And what I mean by that is the view count on YouTube is like 200 something. That's how many views it got. And then on Instagram, it's almost 90K. It's almost 90,000 views. So it's like, what's going on? Now, maybe it's because the nature of the video is it's a short video, right? It's only 30 seconds. And so posting a 30-second clip on Reels is more suitable than posting a 30-second landscape video on YouTube. I'm wondering if I had uploaded that video vertically on YouTube as a short, if it would have done better. But the reason why I didn't upload it as a short is because it doesn't make sense to post a short video that is meant to be landscape vertically on YouTube. Like it don't make sense. It sounds super redundant to rotate it on its side like that on a platform that already has landscape. You know what I mean? But the algorithm is almost bullying me in a way and telling me no, upload it as a vertical video. That's the vibe I'm getting from it. So I'm like, bro, what's going on? So you know what? Maybe one of these days I might give it a shot and just upload it as a vertical video and see what happens. And if it blows up, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be upset because now it's going to be like, bro, what do y'all want from me? I don't like how low this parting line is, so I'm going to shift it ever so slightly up. Oh wait, hold on. Are we not? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Let me do this. There we go. That feels better. And then we got the red right here. I'm gonna hit with you. Hit you with a. Hit you with a. Hit you with a. Let me see if I can do it. Jen Jeng Jeng. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Okay. I'm pretty set with this design here. We should work on the rest of the body. So yeah, that's actually on the website for RDC. They have a couple of facts about each member, and one of them was Desmond likes Inuyasha, specifically says Homaru from Inuyasha. So that's where I got the red, um, almost whiskers on the side of his face uh, for the helmet design or the head design of the robot. Like you see these right here. That's inspired by the Says Homaru's character design. And then here I decided to make it a gradient so that it works as a fade for the haircut, quote unquote, but it also turns red to match the same color as Says Homaru, as opposed to making the whole thing red. Master Chief is his favorite character in video games. Um, so I don't know. I'm not sure how I would incorporate that in here. Maybe like, oh, you know what? Maybe like 117 is somewhere on his like clothing. That'd be kind of dope. Um, that's something we can explore with more. Soccer is his favorite sport. He likes Manchester United, specifically the team. He says he likes Big Sean. He doesn't have a favorite film. His favorite skit was Avatar: The Last Hoodbender. uh, so we got a decent basis to operate off of when it comes to the design of Desmond here. I'm gonna post it on Twitter. I'm gonna see if they know who this is. think y'all already know who this is. Should I make a manga? Well, that depends. Do you want to make a manga? Where's pure rank at? Well, I don't really need pure rank. I can just use the remake I should just posted. Well, then there it is, Mawamushi. I think you already know what you need to do. Let's see. What I'm gonna just sketch the first idea that came to mind today. Do you like my new PFP? I currently can't see it. Hold on. I'd have to look you up real quick. Hold on. Is that Gojo? That Satoru? me shrink this down a bit. When you get 50,000 subs, will you remember me? It depends if I even get to 50K. if if you are consistently in my live streams, the likelihood of me remembering you will be very, very high. See what clothing we got for him. For whatever reason, I had the urge to give him a jacket, like a white jacket. Why? Mm. I'm trying to figure out what kind of jacket though. Bomber, jean jacket, uh, puff. Well, I kind of know what jacket I want, but I'm looking to see if he ever wears it. Like I have a jacket in mind. Earlier, I made the perfect manga cover and I ruined it. How did you ruin it? Did you color it? I know a lot of people like to say they ruin their drawing by coloring it. I stapled it because the ink was leading to the back. The weight of the paper was too weak for the ink. That's happened to me. That's happened to me before, where I was drawing and the paper simply was too thin. The weight of the paper was too thin to handle the ink. I had the urge to give him Adidas um, sweatpants, only because he likes soccer. That's literally it. Thought it would be funny. In a video, I saw him wear some 11s though, so maybe that's the shoe he wears for the drawing. Now the staple looks like you can turn the page both ways. Hmm. I see. I see. Jordan 11. What's the name of that colorway? I'm gonna just say OG and see what happens. Yeah. My manga will be inspired by JJK Mob Psycho 101 Punch Man. That's a pretty good set of inspiration right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those are all very good stories. All of those bangers. Those are bangers. You know bangers. When I went to a Chinese store, they were speaking Chinese. I kept thinking about saying the huh, seeing they were going to translate it. Insane. Mercamations. Thank you for the follow. Fourth Blanco. As a fellow artist, your artwork is superb. Thank you, Fourth Blanco. Also, welcome to the stream. I hope your day is going well. Iron Man. Keep shrinking because it's too big. Taking up the whole space, bro. For what, bro? For what? For what? You feel me? My manga pose. I'm assuming that's the word pose. Looks terrible. Well, are you using references? I accidentally took this off of the. There we go. I'm just tracing my other manga code. What now? Oh, what's up, April? Welcome to the stream. What game company wins, Valve or Nintendo? Uh, I don't know. What metric are we measuring off of? What games? Sales? Public opinion? Oh no, what we looking at? Games. I feel like Nintendo probably got it. The progress is crazy. What's up, Sky? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, I've been making some progress for sure. This was a design I made for Desmond's helmet. It didn't really change much from when I first like the first idea. Um, just a couple of structural changes and things like that. But yeah, now I'm working on the rest of the body. I found out in the list that he likes Master Chief, so I put a little nod 117 on the shoulder of the jacket sleeve. Um, he likes Manchester United, so I was like, maybe he might wear a Manchester like jersey where it says RDC on it. Um, and I saw him wearing some 11s, so I'm gonna just give the robot some 11s as well. Which game wins, TF2 or Splatoon? I'll be honest, I haven't played either of them, so I'm not well equipped to answer this question. There are some gamers in the chat though. Some gamers are in the chat. Maybe they can answer that question for you. Which games which games better which game wins, TF2 or Splatoon? Now, from what I do know about Splatoon and TF2 is TF2 has had a lot of modding going on for it. I mean, that's a huge chunk of why it was alive for so long. I don't know what the modding is like for Splatoon. Nintendo's pretty adamant about not letting that be a thing, even though it still happens. A little bit of sinister shadowing going on. I kind of want to color this one just to see what it looks like. Oh, I have to end the stream in like 10 minutes. That kind of sucks. But so I guess we'll try our best to be as quick as we can with the coloring. Well, maybe it's 10 minutes. I don't know. Let me look at this because I was thinking about hooping. Um, let's see. So yeah, okay. So I'm probably gonna go hoop around like 8 o'clock, 8:20 ish. But I'll try to finish coloring at least this right here, this little drawing right here, and whenever I finish the coloring is when I'll end the stream. I'm trying to be more active. Um, Sadly, though, my attention span for working out isn't very high, so I have to do something interesting like basketball to maintain it. I like playing basketball. It's a hobby of mine. I like to partake in. Um, the court I used to hoop at though was like 20 minutes out, so like that drive was definitely a deterrent for sure. But now there's an indoor court much closer to me, and so my interest in hooping is much higher now because it's much more convenient. You drew Nami? Okay, 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 okay. Aziz, I have good news. What's up, Bastet? What you got for me? So my big brother has a keyboard piano, and they said I could have it to practice piano with. Oh, okay. And now I'm getting a piano theory book to help me learn. There it is. The progress begins now. When I did journaling, I said I wanted to learn a new language or brush up on the languages I semi-learned and learn a new instrument. You on the knowledge journey, journey of knowledge. Ads hit when you're reading my message. Oh shoot! Wait, which one? Which message? Because the ones I read was that your brother has a keyboard and you're using it now, and that you also have a book to learn off of, like a piano theory book, and then oh, the journaling one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was saying you on the knowledge journey, the journey of knowledge. culinary knowledge, language knowledge, and instrument knowledge. Man, yeah, no, it's a definitely a good idea to keep the brain working, keep the brain moving, trying new stuff. Too easy is it to get bored of things if you don't try to learn new stuff. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be new. Sometimes you just have to try and aim for mastery, aim for getting better at a certain task that you might be already familiar with. I've been trying a lot of new things that I found out I like, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Said I didn't like spicy food, and here I am eating tete tteokbokki, spicy rice cakes. Teo Teokbokki. Why was that hard for me to pronounce? And other spicy foods. Um, I know for me, when it comes to spicy foods, it has to be mild spicy. That's what I've noticed. Like I need it to be mild enough that I'm like, yeah, that's spicy, but not so much to where it's a distraction. If that makes any sense. I need my spicy food to not be a distraction. Some foods are so spicy that I forget what the taste of the food is because I'm just in pain. It's just pain. And that's not fun. That's not satisfactory. I don't like that. It's not fun to deal with. But if it's like, oh, that's spicy, but it's got like it still tastes good. Like if I can still taste it, then it's like okay, good. We're fine. We're in business now. I kind of like that colorway. That's pretty chill. Gray jeans. Okay. Sadly, I have to end the stream here though, because I would like to make it in time to hoop. But as mentioned before, I did say it was going to be a short stream. But to those who did stop by, thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for watching this process and chatting with me. I hope to stream again tomorrow. Um, I don't have a specified time. I'm gonna shoot for maybe like 2 o'clock ish. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I hope to see you guys then. Until then, take care, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.